Hello everyone, welcome back again. My name is Revonlieke. Let's continue on with the Dark Souls 2, with the Dark Souls 2. Yes, and we are, as I've said on the first episode, maybe the second episode, we are doing this in celebration of Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls 3. God dang it, confusing. So yeah, I am actually going to make a Let's Play of Dark Souls 3, definitely, and trying to keep up with the whole community stuff and try to help out with it as much as possible. I do love the series, but I haven't been able to really get into it as much as I would have liked to, even though I had a lot of free time. So yes, I did figure it out after I stopped recording. I did figure out the whole parry system. Or rather the guard break and jump attack system. So you need to have a weapon on your offhand. So we have this short sword on our, or dagger on our left hand. So with that you can press the left hand attacks and forward. It doesn't work on the right hand attacks. Either one of them, it doesn't work. But with the left hand attacks you can do the guard break and the jump attack. So here goes, sorry, not that, but there's the jump attack that you can do, and here's the guard break. So I will try to demonstrate the guard break with one of these dudes over here. Hopefully he will start guarding and we can actually perform it. Let's try it out. Come on, you can guard. There you go. Let's try that one more time. There you go. You can actually do a finishing on that as well, but the timing might be too slim for you to actually do it, or you need to do a... I'm not sure how it actually works, but you might have to do a strong attack afterwards. I'm not completely sure about that. I have to test it out a little bit more. Because with a controller it's so much simpler as to what... oh my freaking god. As to what you're actually doing. And you don't even like know this, what you are actually doing at, and with a mouse and keyboard it, oh my god, it's more technical with the mouse and keyboard, definitely. Infantry X. You're constantly thinking about what should I do, light attack, strong attack, hit with the or guard and stuff like that. It doesn't come as naturally to you as it would with a controller. At least that's the way I feel about it, but some people might get used to it. I will most likely get used to it eventually, but as of now, it's not really working out as I would want it to work out. No, no, no. Please stop hitting me. So the reason we are coming down here is because, not because there's enemies here. There's actually a weapon we kinda want. It's a good weapon to have early on. Definitely a good weapon. And you can see that there is actually, I believe that there should be some enemies over here somewhere. There they are. Oh my god. Yep, just do that. Oh my god. We are gonna die here. Or not. Haha. Or not. Here's an item. Foot Soldier Shield. Very interesting item indeed. And then there is... Where are the enemies? I don't know. But here's a guy we want to aggro. Come on! You can basically just backstep a little like that and you can do it. Sorry, I'm concentrating quite a lot here, but I'm trying new things and trying to learn the controller layout overall at the same time here, so... Alright, I'm just gonna heal because I can. I believe there should be enemies coming behind us when we enter this area. You can see there's a lizard over there. That is actually the... I said on the last episode you could jump down with the catering. And actually get this item over here first. Get through here. Hopefully get in time. Almost. But yeah, you can do that. It doesn't take too much damage from you, but just don't go through all the way, cause you will die. That lizard is very powerful indeed, and he will kill you. And here is an item, Fire Longsword, very useful item. I believe in Dark Souls 2, the original version, if you went through there, there were foot soldiers inside this cave that would aggro and would kinda block your way. When you go there and you try to come out, you will see that they are trying to like stop you from getting out. But yeah, that's basically it. We actually got, I believe it's a lore heavy, but let's see here. Let's actually, how did we remove again? Move, there you go. Here's the Fire Longsword. There's also some other items, so I will now look through these. I will cut the episode if I find anything interesting. For example, this infantry axe might have something interesting on it. So, and this halberd and stuff like that. I will go through them, and if I see something interesting, I will read it out loud. Other than that, we'll skip ahead. Alright, so here is something interesting indeed. The lost, or the soul of the last giant. This is the soul that we got from the last giant, the boss fight. So let's read it. Soul of the last giant. Soul of the surviving giant who has bound below the forest of the giants. The lord of the giants, who had brought wrath and ruin to the entire kingdom, was said to have been felled by an unknown warrior. His beaten and broken remains were then dragged beneath the stronghold where he was sealed away. Use the special soul of the last giant to acquire numerous souls to create something of a great worth. So yes, indeed, this kinda implies that there were giants and someone beat this said giant. But yeah, it is unknown as to who killed it at this point in time, at least. Other items that we got were over here is the Titanite slab. Not very much on this, except it says Titanite slabs were created to smith the weapons of the gods, or so the legend says. That's very interesting that these are meant for the weapons of the gods and not regular weapons. That's some interesting stuff there, but other than that there wasn't anything on the weapons or the armors really. They were just random stuff and nothing too fancy there. Let's actually just run back home. Over here, back to the little old bonfire here, and we'll be able to travel to let's actually travel back to the Bitwix. This is actually the area or the bonfire right after the character creation. So I will show you guys this area as well. Here we are. So here are the old ladies, and we kind of made our character here. So if you go back to where you came from, back here, and the dogs were are over there. But here is a little path that you want to take, and you can already see, oh my god, there is a huge monster here. The footprints and stuff, definitely don't want to go over here, but indeed there is a troll. Well, hello there, troll. Let's target you, hit you once. Alright, let's try to actually get you back up, just like that. Let's actually try hitting you two-handed. Oh my god. And he can actually grab you and pretty much eat you right away and kill you instantly. So he drops an item, and that is the stone ring. Very useful ring indeed. And here's an item as well. That is the gold pine resin. Those are also, I think, quite lore heavy, so let's read them. Right away here, let's actually equip it. Stone ring. And stone ring, the beloved ring of the gallant shieldless Lothian, formerly of Forossa. Hits greatly reduce enemy poise. The effect may seem trivial, but for those who comprehend how critical it is to exploit a hole in enemy's defense, the significance of this ring will be clear. I'm used to using this in the early game, and that might be one of the reasons why I had so much trouble fighting the basic mobs, because I didn't feel like they were staggering as much. So this does affect the enemy poise. Basically, what it means is when you hit a strong attack or a light attack, how much does it take? How many hits does it take to actually get that poise effect, that staggering effect? So yes, indeed. And then we got the gold pine resin, very useful also. A rare pine resin with the golden glint applies lightning to right-hand weapon. The affected weapon inflicts lightning damage for a short time, particularly effective against foes who are resistant to magic and fire. That's interesting. That gold pine resin, that is actually a thunder effect, is also useful for those that are weak against fire. Very useful information there as well. So for now we have 11,000 souls on our hands, and we might want to travel back to Majula. all of you in the comment section are like, oh my god, go spend those souls already, you're gonna lose them. And yeah, I probably might have actually lost them at some point. So you can see that here is the lady. She has traveled back here, so you can actually talk to her. Let's talk to her.
Everyone's so stingy. You're my only customer. Don't make me. We call this place not too special, if you ask me. It's just a place where everyone seems to end up. Everyone. You're my.
Alright. So we can buy things from her, and eventually, when you encounter NPCs, she will start to sell the NPCs armor clothing, depending on certain circumstances, like if you kill NPCs, you get their armor sets will appear in her inventory. Also, we got the Leningrad key, so we can give that to the blacksmith.
I'm a blacksmith. I'm nothing. Bring me that key.
Alright, so we cannot give it to him, but we can open this door using the Leningrad key, and then there's a little chest over here. Get the short bow from it.
Ah yes, very good. Now I can get to work. But first, let me set up. Come again later. Ah yes, very good.
Alright, there's nothing
But first,
nothing too much there. And then let's talk to her.
Bearer of the curse, seek souls,
Alright.
seek the king, lest this land.
There's nothing too fancy about it. So we have... Alright, we don't have any flash swords. That's nice enough. But we can actually level up finally. Let's just spend all our souls in this. You can already see like what each of these... there's a... On the left side of the screen you can see Vigor, Endurance, Vitality, Attunement, Strength, Dexterity, Adaptability, Intelligence and Faith. And what I was planning on doing, there's still time for me to talk about this. What I was planning on doing is actually a kinda evil character, completely dark, and I will try to make it as evil as possible, but I will not like kill NPCs on purpose or anything like that, because they are very useful NPCs. Yeah, but we will eventually want to do pyromancy for one. I want to do that. I don't want to go the hex route, because I know about the hex. So hex is a magic as well. It's a dark magic. So I know about it, and it's not very useful overall for me, but I have used it before and I did like it, but I don't want to go there because I have never done a pyromancer. So I will actually do that instead. And I believe what you want with a pyromancer is attunement. At least with every sorcery you need attunement, because as you can see, if we go, can we go there? Can we at all? There you go. So here you can see attunement slots. Each slot allowing the attunement for one spell can be increased by raising attunement, but currently we have 0 slots. But we are not in a huge hurry to get those slots, but as early as you can, it is nicer to have them. So we will increase it at least to 1 right now. It does also increase our HP, curse resistance and agility. We can also check the agility here. So it increases this. Boosts ease of evasion and other actions. It doesn't increase it a whole lot, but it does somewhat. But I might actually leave a couple of levels here before we get to 10, because you want the balance at least. You want to balance out the points that you are going to use. So at least get that to 8. And you might have thought about this earlier on when you make a character, what you want to do with it. And if you want to make pyromancy, you might want to create a sorcerer instead, because you already get attunement slots. Alright, what else do we want? Adaptability is something that increases the agility quite a lot, and other actions that base on agility, like drinking esters, for example, and using other items. How many frames does it take to use those? But I won't go through all of these in very much of a depth. But yeah, let's just level up for now. I think what we want in the end is to increase dexterity to maybe 11 as well, so we have strength and dexterity at the same levels. And then we might want to increase intelligence. I'm not completely sure how intelligence works on pyromancy at this point. I will have to look it up, so I won't level up intelligence right now, because that would be waste of points if it doesn't affect it at all. Vigor, you can see that it increases HP, cast speed, attack dex. Basically, if you mix things up, they affect different this is kind of hard to explain, but eventually, if you, for example, if I increase vigor as much as possible, eventually it will decrease the amount that it will increase. Let's say that it increases HP as much as possible. So you put all your levels into it, so you get like a 100 boost on it. And eventually you will get less and less by each level. But if you combine it with vitality, for example, you level both of those at the same time, you get much more bigger boost from it by combining those two stats, rather than just going all on vigor. But vitality is very useful because it increases the equip load, so I will actually put two on that. Very useful for me, at least. So yeah, let's just go with this, I guess. Nothing too fancy. Thank you. We can leave. We still have some time here. But I think we are pretty much off for the races. I will, on the next episode, I will be using all of these soul items that we have here, at least, and try to use those souls. I will not use the last chance soul just yet, even though it's quite useless as a trading item, but you can still trade something with it rather than use the souls, but that's a whole another topic. Anyhow, I do hope you have enjoyed the episode. If you did, hit that like button. If you didn't, you know what to do. And if you feel like these videos are worth it, please do subscribe. I'm not forcing you to do so, but if you feel like it, that's completely up to you. And yeah, see you guys on the next one. Revonlieke says goodbye, and yeah, goodbye. Sorry about the crude ending, but yeah, see ya.